Are you thinking about buying a brand new home this year? Well, here's what you actually need to know before you sign that contract on the dotted line. Well, how do I know this? Well, I'm Kim. I'm your Idaho Realtor. So here are 11 tips before buying your brand new home. Tip number 1. Always give me a call before house hunting, especially if you're in the Boise, Idaho area, because I have lots of knowledge on all the builders here, and I can direct you to all the homes that are actually gonna match your needs. Most people actually don't know this, but when you are talking to a brand new home builder directly and not using an agent, it actually doesn't save you any money. I have personally seen both sides. And the two people, one who used an agent saved more money than the one that didn't. And also the builder pays me. So it's really a win-win. Besides that, I'm your second and third set of eyes on the property. Tip number 2, do your research on the builder. What are you going to look for? Well, you're going to research the builder's reputation. You're going to look online for reviews. You're going to check the Better Business Bureaus. And you're going to ask around from past buyers' experiences. And you're going to verify the builder's track record of quality, of construction. Now, why would that even matter? Because a good builder is actually going to save you from potential headaches down the road, like quality issues, delays, etc. Tip number 3. You want to understand the timeline and be prepared for delays. The construction schedule so often is shifts all the time. They're due to weather, supply chains issue, labor shortages, permits, you name it, I've heard of it. You want to inquire about the completion date, but expect the home to be move-in ready then, but prepare for changes. Don't think that just because they give you a date means that that's the date. Tip number 4 is don't skip any of the inspections. So there are 2 different builder inspections that you should never miss. The first one is going to be a pre-drywall inspection, as it allows you to check the plumbing, check the electrical systems, other hidden components. Then you're going to have your final inspection, and this is called a post-construction inspection. It ensures that everything is in good working order. It also ensures that there's no issues that are overlooked. And at the final inspection, not only are you going to be learning anything and everything to do about your brand new home, I'll be there alongside you looking at different physical defects to make sure we get them fixed before you move in. It's also important to triple or quadruple check the items that will not be covered in your warranty. So more on that later, but spend extra attention on those. Tip number 5 is negotiate upgrades and customization. So a lot of the times builders actually have special promotions and upgrades that they are including. And working with me, I already know them. But if you're not in the area, it's always important to ask what the builder's promotions are and what's included in the base price and what's not. A lot of the times in the brand new homes, there's so many upgrades in that home. So it's important to ask what's included and what's more premium so you know. Many people think it's cheaper to get a home at a better price and upgrade later on. But working with a good agent like myself, I can help you navigate which items are better to get now versus saving later. And that is actually going to save you thousands and thousands of dollars. Tip number 6 is going to be review the warranty. So most new construction homes are nice because they come with that home warranty. But make sure you know what's included and what isn't covered, like appliances, structural, bathtubs, everything and anything. So in this area, most builders offer that 1-year warranty, sometimes 2 to 10 years. It just depends builder and builder, but mostly it's going to be that 1 year. And things like HVAC and stuff are going to be the 10. But knowing what's covered is actually going to save you a ton of money, and you're going to hold the builder accountable if any issues do arise. Tip number 7 is you want to understand the HOA, which is the Homeowners Association rules, and you want to understand their fees and their restrictions, like what's allowed for the landscaping, the parking, the trash, the exterior. If you wanted to paint the house pink, know if that's allowed. Long-term, HOA dues can actually increase over time, so just be aware of the costs and the rules when it comes to that, and then that way it's going to help you in the long run. Tip number 8 is know your financing options. So a lot of the times, the builders will have a preferred lender and partnership, saving you more money. Sometimes You get the incentive and it's amazing. And other times, if you shop around, it might not be the best because they might use it for other things. So it's best to shop rates and see. When you're buying a new home, obviously it's going to take a while. So your interest rate isn't locked until you're looking with your lender and getting that lock. And it's best to just talk to them one-on-one and kind of get their opinion on when to lock it. Tip number 9 is when you're looking at a beautiful new home, landscaping is not always included. Sometimes in new construction, you're going to get the front yard included, most of the time actually here, but sometimes the fencing and the backyard aren't included. So factor those costs in because you're going to need sprinklers, fencing, all of those things you want to set up for the future and get the future improvements. Also think of the backyards, the shed, pools, anything like that. Number 10 is stay flexible with design choices. Home design changes and builders typically offer such a huge selection of finishes, and the more customized you go, the more expensive it's gonna get. So be ready to adjust your budget or your design expectations based on your budget. Consider your future renovations too. Advice is go large on electrical and things that are behind the walls because that's going to cost way more later on than it is now. The last tip is ask about your home's energy efficiency. So many new homes are built with energy efficient features like a double pane windows or high efficiency HVAC systems and a smart thermostat. So what's nice is these features are going to save you money in the long run through the lower energy bills, and they're going to reduce your environmental footprint. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe for all things Boise, Idaho housing. And if you're looking to buy a home or sell here in the area, give me a call. I look forward to talking and seeing you next time. Bye-bye.